Hey guys, it's Enigma Hood. And there's this stupid hick on YouTube. He calls himself Wild Bill. One of my subscribers showed me his videos, and every single video that he showed me, it just made me angrier and angrier to the point of where I was like, you know what, I need to respond to this guy and put him back in his place where he belongs. So let's just get right into it, shall we?
As an American, I do enjoy a good chuckle. As a kid, I was entertained by monkeys at the zoo. Nowadays, I get a kick out of atheists trying to portray themselves as intellectuals. There is nothing intellectual about not believing in God.
You're right, there is nothing inherently intellectual about not believing in God. However, there is something intellectual about being skeptical and not accepting claims without any evidence, which is exactly what you're doing. You were influenced by your culture, by your peers around you, by your family, and if you say that you weren't influenced by any of those things, then you're a damn liar. You are the stereotypical hick that lives in the South or the Midwest, out in Shitsville, America, where they're highly conservative, and you were brainwashed and convinced of this nonsense for very poor reasons, and you were too stupid to ever question it. And what is intellectual is not believing in God. What is intellectual is being skeptical.
Atheism is nothing but rebellion powered by unholy pride. Oh, they desperately try to make people think that they are superior in intelligence and knowledge. They want people to believe that they are too well educated to believe in God.
No, we don't have to do that at all. It's just whenever we try to talk to you, it just kind of happens on its own.
Yep, they're snobs. Now what's really entertaining is that some of them are still trying to claim that science supports their philosophy.
No, there is no philosophy when it comes to atheism. Evolution, which is what this moron's going to get into, is not the philosophy of atheists. Not all atheists accept evolution. Those atheists would be idiots. But atheism in itself is not an ideology, it's not a philosophy. It's nothing more than a rejection of a position, and that's it.
Now, most atheists have given up on that tack, embarrassed and humiliated by years of failures, frauds, and hoaxes. Now, most atheists avoid science talk and rely instead on sarcasm and ridicule of the Hebrew Scriptures.
You don't even need to rely on science talk, as he puts it. All you need to do is just ask, what is your evidence? What is your evidence, Wild Bill? I mean, this whole time he's trying to attack evolution. He's going to be attacking evolution. Not once does he provide a single shred of evidence for God. And I'm sure I know what evidence he would say. Well, just take a look around you. It's right before your eyes.
Now, when somebody challenges me on this issue, I confidently tell them that I believe that God created the heavens and the earth just like the Scriptures say.
We don't care what you believe. We care about evidence. What is your evidence?
I know this because of, one, the reliability of the Scriptures, which has been tested repeatedly for generations.
In other words, I believe the Bible because I believe the Bible.
My own knowledge of the Creator.
Your own knowledge of the Creator. So God talks to you? That means you're insane, dumb fuck. That means you're insane. You need to be put into a mental institution. You hear voices. You're out of your mind!
And the PhD-level scientists who, by their own education and research, have determined that the Bible story best fits the evidence that we have.
Really? And can you point to this peer-reviewed scientific journal that states that the Bible best fits the evidence? Oh, that's right, it doesn't exist. This guy's asserting nonsense.
Oh yes, that is the dirty little secret that atheists try to hide. There are thousands of high-level scientists who confidently believe the Bible.
And here comes a whole string of appeals to authority fallacies.
People like Dr. Raymond Damadian, the inventor of the MRI machine that changed the face of modern medicine. Dr. John Baumgartner, geophysicist, the world's preeminent designer of computer models for geophysical convection. How about Dr. Ian McCready, molecular biologist, winner of Australia's top medal?
And what about Albert Einstein? He believed in God too. I don't give a fuck if the smartest guy on the planet believes in God. It doesn't matter who makes the argument. What matters is the merit of the argument being made. That's it. Guess what? Smart people make mistakes. You can be the smartest person in the world and do something incredibly stupid.
And then there's Dr. A.E. Wilder Smith, a former evolutionist with 3 earned PhDs. He could just no longer be a part of the evolution cover-up. He is now a committed Christian Scientist.
Great, great, great! And so can you point us to his peer-reviewed paper where he disproves evolution? Because that's what you have to do. I don't care if he used to be an evolutionist, which, by the way, there's no such thing as an evolutionist. There's a such thing as a biologist. It doesn't make sense to be an evolutionist any more than it does to be a gravitationalist. We have people that do work in these fields. Now, if there happens to be a scientist that is skeptical about evolution, then he has to go through the same procedure as every other scientist. He has to have his work peer-reviewed by other scientists, and then he has to be published. Where is this peer-reviewed published paper? Oh, that's right, it doesn't exist. You have a better chance of disproving gravity, you dumb fuck.
Now, these are just a few of the respected scientists who acknowledge that the scientific evidence that we have today is best represented by the creation story found in the scriptures. So, you atheists just keep on pretending that your superior knowledge and intelligence prevents you from believing the Bible story, and I will continue to chuckle, just like a kid standing in front of the monkey cage at the zoo.
You know, the funny thing is, many Christians are actually intelligent. I'll give them that. But here's the other thing. There are many intelligent people that do stupid things. This is why people are fallible. We can't trust individuals. All we can trust is the evidence. And this guy provided absolutely none. And he tried his best to attack evolution, making all kinds of appeal to authority fallacies. The one thing I've learned when debating with religious people is they all use the same exact arguments to defend their religion. They all resort to logical fallacies. This is Enigma Hood signing off.